work now. Why is it so dark? Because I haven't turned my light on yet. I might later, but at the moment... I'm just checking to see if this works. Oh my god, it works. The vertical stream works. So chat, we're also live on YouTube Shorts. Not YouTube, YouTube Shorts. Because apparently that is way better for discovery and shit. So that is the plan. Is we're gonna have, yeah, YouTube Shorts in the background as well. So yeah, I'm sure we'll turn the line on at some point, but yeah, we're gonna play champs. I'm delayed. Well, what do you want me to do? Like, do you want me to magically, you know, like, I can't do much about the connection. It says excellent connection on my end. So, again, I can't do anything about it. If you're here, you're here. And if you're not, well, it's not going to make a lot of difference if you're on the right platform. But, yeah, we're gonna play FUT Champions in a bit. I've had a stressful day because I had to try, and I did manage to unscrew one of the... Tried to play both challenges. Well, I'm not doing that because I've got a fucking brain. That won't be happening. And but yeah, have I opened the 1 coin pack? No, because I haven't been on the game all day long. We would love that. I mean, of course you would love it, Sleep Tight, but you would also love watching Tony Day bottle another 7 wins. So, I don't know, Sleep Tight. You're a pretty unique individual. I was watching in the background. Somehow I started worse and I finished better. But maybe that's just Australia tax. Chat, should I start copying some of the phrases? Maybe I will. This guy's wasting me time. Yeah. Yeah, the... Off your pop! Yeah, you can tell that I'm Australian in the fact that I cannot do much of a Scouse accent. And not that high-pitched either. Like, I'm not a clip farmer or anything like that. Oh, dear. I might. Give me a second here. And the laugh. Well, again, I can't do those things. Unfortunately, I can't do those things. Like, we've got the light on, like, barely, because it's very hot here. I've got my fan underneath my desk. I've got my light on barely. Anyway, let's open this 1 coin pack. I don't know what he's talking about. I do not know. And the other one. What other one? not opening the other one. I'm opening one pack. I'm not opening the other one. The other one. And the other one. Oh, well, no, that's not happening. That's not happening, unfortunately. Yeah, good joke, Brendan. Thoughts on John Cena wrestling Bull Buchanan's son? Yeah, sleep tight. I'm not made of money, pal. Exclamation mark donate if you want me to rip packs. That's not how this works. Again, exclamation mark donate on Twitch. I need a dono link on YouTube. I will not just be ripping packs. Yeah, again. We're gonna open, you know, but I will not be there if, I mean, we already know who's winning that tournament, respectfully. We already know who's winning that tournament. Yeah, we already know who's winning that tournament, I'm afraid. So, I love how they're trying to make us speculate when those of you that know, how many points is the other one? We're not opening more packs. This is a gameplay stream. This is not, we'll open it later. I want to play games first. I would like to play the game. That is why you all come and watch. Yeah, we're going to redeem our entry. Open one more again. Maybe later. But I doubt it. But I doubt it. We're not here to open packs. Open the pack. I'm playing games. Please stop. Please stop begging. Is Kudus okay? Prefer Inaki more. I mean, he's okay. He's nothing special, unfortunately. He's just in the team. He's just in the team. Frank. Frank, do you not listen to me? Frank. Even though you've donated, I've already said we will open more later. I would like to start playing these games before it gets too late. We will open another pack later, whatever it costs. Provided he's paid for it. Enough. But yeah, we're going to play games later. Frank did not get scammed. There was a guy once, Sleep Tight, who actually sent in, you have not been scammed. I said we will do it later. I said that before you donated. There was a guy once who tried to claim I was a keychain business. And he refunded his donation because, well, he claimed I was a keychain business instead of, you know, a FIFA streamer. Guess we have to rip it now. Again. I've said we'll play at least 2 to 3 games, then we will rip the pack. We don't have to rip it now. We're not going to rip it now. We're going to get the games out the way. We will rip it. Your donation is not going to waste. But I would like to play some games. I would like to balance the stream a bit. We do some menu content. We play the game. It's that simple. It is that simple, chat. Like, it's not... It's the only fair way to go. It's the only fair way to go. Poor United Strand. Poor? Poor United Strand? I don't think he's poor. I think he's very rich. I don't think he gives... I think he could care less that his team drew a game You realize how much money bro must make? I love how you think he really cares. Like, I'm sure he does care. But it isn't the issue that it once was, I'm sure. Like, it is not necessarily... Like, I'm sure he must be getting lice. He still washes his hair. Like, it's harder to wash, but he still washes his hair at least. So it is not as though his hair goes untreated and uncared for. It's just, yeah, it becomes more of a challenge as time goes by. So that's, yeah, like it's not like he's he can't cut his hair. Well, yes. And again, do you think he really cares? Like, he cares to an extent, but it's not the end of the world, I think. You know, like, that's the whole gimmick. That's the whole gimmick. Exactly, he'll be fine. Like, I'm sure he knew what he was signing up for. You don't do something and then get bored and go like, oh, that's it, I'm breaking the rules. We got 3 in a row. That's enough. Like, he knew what he was getting himself into. He knew, I'm sure, that it was going to be a very difficult task to accomplish, as was proven last night. I'm sure people would not really care at some point if he was just like, listen, guys, it's 3 in a row now. I need to have a fighting chance. But yeah, for now, it is how it is. He's doing it for a charitable cause as well. I believe he's got a charity page set up for an organization. So it is not as though there we go. Good start, chat. Good start. The Pena special. The Pena special. Welcome, man. Remind chat, we are streaming on Twitch and YouTube Shorts. So if you have a Twitch account, it is probably... Because I don't know, for example, if the I assume the music doesn't show up in the VOD on YouTube. I really hope not. Not good that we are currently... Oh, good save. Go on. The icon objectives. I've been doing them, but yeah, it's not something like I will do Carlos Alberto, for example. I will do Carlos Alberto in my sleep because I have Marquinhos in the team. I did Capita last night without even trying for Tinky. So that's one less thing to worry about, but we did get 8 wins last night with this formation. So it is not impossible to get an 8 wins. It's just... it isn't easy. That is the overarching problem. But if you care enough and you think my tactics are any good, all of them in one squad. Well, yeah, it's quite easy, actually. You 6 Brazilians, one defender, and you get, like, you can do the rest with Germans, really. A centre-back and 3 Bayern players. Not that difficult, you know. That's what I was doing. Because if you can't get a Bayern German centre-back, which there aren't that many of, I was just using Emre Can. And I was doing my Labib Evo at the same time. Well, yes. You should do what is less games. Like... And then the good thing about Emre Can is I would sub off, I think it was Andre Santos. I would sub off Andre Santos and I would bring Labib on. Get that objective done as well. Because would I have to use a right winger in their preferred position? I don't think you have to use a right winger in their preferred position. I just think they have to be a right winger. I think, for example, you have to use a right winger and their preferred position has to be right wing. That does not mean you have to use the right wing formation. You just have to, you just have to use, for example, if you use a right mid and they're a right winger, it'll be fine, but I'm not doing that objective. There's an objective where you do like whatever goals. It still counts. To be fair, bang, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, boys. 1-0. The Velvet Turkey on the Hurricane one. Yes. And I'll show you what I was doing, right? I'll show you the ones I was doing myself now that I'm out of this game. I will show you. Because clearly people are just confused. And that's okay. You're allowed to be confused. Like, you realize, right? You literally... Yes. Which is fine in squad battles. But literally, do this one combined with this one. You will do those automatically. Because you will have 6 Brazilians, which is more than 5 Brazilians. So you're sat there worrying about this one when you literally, like, I will show the squad I was using at the moment, I think. I don't know if I kept it, but you basically use 6 Brazilians, and then you get the rest with Bundesliga players. 3 Bayern, a German centre-back, and... Yeah, Brendan, come on now. You've fumbled somewhere, I'm sure. Fumbled! Let me see, do I have the squad or did I get rid for the silly... It's not this. It's not this either. But the idea is right. The idea is right, because what you would do... Like, I'll fix this other one up. Because I will fix it up so that it makes sense. So what you would do is ignore this guy. Ignore this guy for now. Is you would have, for example, in this argument, I think I was, not sure how this was worked, but you can sort of see where it's leading to. Like, oh, I think that's why. I think it was you out. You out. I don't know how, but again, it's very simple actually. Like, you literally just have yourself. That's 2 Bayern players. Where's Goretzka? Where is he? There he is. He's perfect for this. He is perfect. And then, for example, you would just use a... You would use either a German goalie or a German left back. And you would achieve everything you want to achieve. So there you go. That is... And then you can make up the care as you go, I guess. And if you have any of the icons, You could probably use the icons as well. I just don't have any of them because I accidentally submitted them all. But yeah, I think I had like Andre Santos in here. But you get the idea. And if you get a Brazil manager, you get an extra point. But you get the idea. You got your six Germans, your 6 Brazilians, your 3 Bayern players, your German centre back, and everything else. So yeah, that is how you get that done. Surely it is not that difficult. To be fair, I think I know why. Because I was playing with Sissy. In the team, and well, she gets that extra point, so that's how everyone was on full chem. So yeah, that is how that works. That is how that comes to be. Which is, yeah, that's how that comes to be. But yeah, let's get back to champs. Let's get back to champs because I know there is a fucking donation somewhere in my account. I'm not even gonna claim it yet because there's no point. I'll let PayPal take it automatically, but we'll open the other For You pack. Why not? Nabry counted? Brendan, do you understand why I did what I did? Because I will show you what you are completing. I will show you what you complete the way that I have done it. You complete this objective here. You complete this one. The score, the win by 2 goals with the Brazilians. With the 6 Brazilians. This one, which means you win with 5 Brazilians, which you have 6 already. You win this one, which is with a centre back. You make sure you have a centre back in. You do this one, where you win with 3 Mayan players. And you do this one, where you play with a German centre back. And it doesn't have to even be their normal position. As long as they're at centre back, ideally on chem, it'll be done. You can do this one, but I wouldn't. Because, yeah, it says only preferred position. Like, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, do you understand? I pray to God that makes sense. Because if it doesn't, well, I don't know. We might be cooked. Now you do. Oh, good. Good. Now, what is this pack worth? I'm going to make sure I know what I'm signing up for before I commit. For You. 800 points? This isn't even... A rare gold item and then 2... 84 picks rated higher. I mean, I guess. I guess. Nah, we'll do it after the next game. How much did I even get? If I'm gonna do this. Oh, $10. So I'll still be down, but it's fine. My God, I got so lucky today. I bet on Cooper Flag overs on Bet365 and I didn't pay attention. And it was over 26.5. Because I woke up with like literal minutes to go because the games never start on time. So somehow I just placed it and I had to pray, but it worked. I got my money because he got 28. So we'll open after this game because I want to make sure Frank is actually here to see it. Give it. No, we're not playing Rush. We're not playing Rush. We are not playing Rush. I just want to make sure. Okay, so that does work. Okay, so I was very concerned there, but yeah, shout out to those of you watching on YouTube Shorts. Make sure if you are on YouTube Shorts, you know, drop a like, drop a sub as well. Does it even show on YouTube Shorts? Like, I have no clue what it shows for me. Like, let me see what it does, because I have not a clue what happens. I think it does show on YouTube Shorts, which is kind of beast. But I'm not sure. It may well. I have no clue if it even shows on YouTube Shorts. I'm just going to assume it does. So yeah, that's beast. Because you can do that. But yeah, shout out to those of you on YouTube Shorts. And those of you on Twitch, well, good for you too. Again, you know what I bought today? In my escapades to try and clean out my PS5, which I was slightly unsuccessful, but my PS5 is working at the moment. If it becomes an issue, I'll just call someone, I'll just get one of my mates to come out and do it, because I have the equipment. I got the Woolworths Pavlova ice cream, which I can't lie, it does feel kind of worth it. That's all I'll say, is it's not the worst. It is not the worst. Lou Town. Howard, Poison, Pedri. I wonder who's up front. Ah. It's Gyökeres. Cold. Cold. Let's see. Let's see here. Foden. I think this is the... And of course, Harry Kewell, the tapping rat. Of course, man. No! Damn it, Harold. Why? But yeah, I bought the... How the hell did you miss that? That was a... Oh my god, Peña's just outstrengthed Kunde. That is... There is a hilarity in that. I won't lie. There is a hilarity in Peña outstrengthening Kunde. But also, yeah, this is why I have Rangers in the team. He makes those forward runs from the tiki-taka that Pedri, which is who I had in there, did not want to make as much. Which is fine. Come on, Rangers. And of course, I'm an idiot. No, that looked good. That was good. I don't know what you're talking about. Good block on the Yok. I'm so annoyed, chat. Both of Yok and Pedro scored last night, and I made a last-minute move. It's all Arteta's fault. He told me that he did João Pedro to Voltmana, so that's what I did. And well, in the end, it might be better long term, but at the same time, of course, short term, not so good. Is anybody even in either chat? Like, something does not feel right. But yeah, I'm very, very annoyed, even though Mateta scored and Haaland plays tonight. Mateta scored, Gabriel assist, clean sheet. So he at least... Oh, for fuck, that's off. Yeah, good. Good. Let's go. Okay, well, Busquets, you're gonna have to... Or a glitch by EA. I mean, yeah, sure. I don't really care for EA's glitches. If you do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. I don't really care. It's not like I'm gonna go out of my way to do it. Like, mate, the only exception would be if I had Pele. Because it was not worth doing a glitch on... How the hell is that not gone in? Yeah, it's not worth doing glitches on cards. I tested it just to do it, but... And there we go. There we go, Marquinhos. Set piece FC, we are back. What glitch? There was a glitch where they had the Evo come out, but they didn't have the World Tour part of it in the requirements to not include it. So you could put in your Charltons and your Pelés in there. And obviously that would mean you could Evo them further. You never got your rewards for watching the stream. Well, did you link your accounts? Did it show up in your dashboard to say that you've claimed it? If you claimed it? Because, yeah, if you've, like, if usually if you claim it, like, it will say something like... I'm gonna open the pack after this, by the way. Regardless of the outcome. But yeah, you gotta... I have my auto claim. It says link required, but it says already linked. I mean, is it possible you've just not... Is it possible you had another account? Is it possible you linked it to another account? It's the only thing I can think of. Because, yeah, if it's linked to the right account, it should say, you know... If it's linked to the right account, it should tell you in the requirement, not in the requirements, in the dashboard, like in the notifications. It's like when you get a sub or something. Don't you have an alt? We're gonna unlink and relink. Well, yeah, I don't know. I couldn't do it on my alt account. You can only link on one account. So I don't know how that would go, but... Yeah, for me, it worked. Because obviously... I had an issue when it was on my alt account, because when I got banned, wrongfully, mind you. But, yeah. The thing with that was... Yeah, it was just, you can't... I don't know, it was weird. you should see if you can find out what Twitch account your EA is linked to, because it could be linked to a different account. Because yeah, if it's on the correct account, it should say, you know, it should be saying things like, you have now earned so and so reward from watching the stream for 15 minutes. I got my shit within the first hour, and that was it. And then I just went back to sleep. Because you'll know me, chat. You'll know I'm up well before the rest of you. Or if I'm awake at all, in fairness. So, yeah, No! I hate that. God, I hate this. This guy should not be in this game. He should be out. And if he's going to be in, well... Once you link, you can't unlink. That's what I mean, is you should probably check what account you have linked. Because I worry you've linked it to the wrong Twitch account. Because, yeah, funnily enough, I believe I got banned while they were doing one of those. So I couldn't claim it. But not because of my EA, because of my Twitch was banned. So I just couldn't watch to get the rewards. That was the problem with that. Come on. Yeah, again, the only thing I can suggest. No! No, 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 no. Okay, this game is probably cooked. No, that's not where that was meant. Like, what? Sorry? That does not make a lick of sense. There was a brother right next to me, and it still decided to put it in that position. Because this game is moronic. Oh, yay. Go on. It's helpful. It's going to be an 8-hour live stream. Today's one is... And they usually do reruns, I believe. They usually do reruns as well, so... If you miss out, you truly do not have much of an excuse. But... Yeah. Again, it's whatever. I'll have it on a separate tab in the... You're right, I watched it on this account and not the same as your PSN. Well, yeah, that's what I mean, is you watched it on the right Twitch account, but yeah, your Twitch account must have been linked to a different EA, which is annoying, of course. Can't imagine how annoying it would be. Oh, well... 1-1 is not the worst, you know. That's all I'll say on the matter. 1-1 is not the worst. We were 0-3. So... But yeah, chat, we do not speak about one of the games last night. One of the games will not be discussed on this live stream that took place. In which Tony Khan's team, the man I will be going to see in 3 months, you know, Tony Khan's Mighty Lilywhites ended up absolutely obliterating soon to be whoever the fuck manages, you know. Way, let's go. So yeah, it's kind of nuts. Kind of nuts indeed. But yeah, make sure, chat. Make sure if you're watching on YouTube Shorts, hit the like. Help us out. Help a brother out here. And jump in the chat as well. I do try and acknowledge all the messages across both chats, so no real excuse. After this, we're going to open a store pack. We're going to have to buy the points, and it won't even be enough. We're going to have to buy extra. Because they, for some reason, they don't do... Why do they not just do, like, for example, if you need 800 points, why do they not let you buy, you know, 800 or 108 times at once? Like, for example, when you go shopping, you do not have to buy, you do not have to exit and leave and come back to the store. Yeah, just end it. It's over. There we go. We'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. Not the greatest, but we will take it, you know. But yeah, we're going to open the store pack now. So... there we go. Juan and Juan. Juan and Juan, but it's time. It's time for the pack. Now, on YouTube Shorts, I'm going to have to do this for a second so that I do not accidentally, you know, bring up my credit card info. You'll see everything again in a second. For the rest of you, well, you're all going to see whatever's about to come on the screen. So in this case, it's going to be... in this case, it is going to be what? It's going to be my Twitter. That's what you're going to see while I buy these points. Because, yeah, it makes no sense for me to buy the same thing when it's like... fuck it, I'll just buy the $15 one. What's happening? Use coins? Nah, man. Nah, man. Coins? Coins in this economy? Yeah, good one. Who do you think I am, Brendan? Yeah, no. We ain't using no coins here. You donated for the pack. Your donation is going towards the pack. Like... not much, man. We're ripping a store pack because people donated. Frank decided to send in a donation, so we are going to use his donation. Yes. Yes, I would rather, because I don't spend much on the game. so it doesn't bother me as much as it might bother some people, personally. Like, if you spent a lot on the game, and then you saw something like this, and you still didn't do it, then fairs. We're only doing this, oh, you can only do this once. Yeah, wild. Let's see what we get then. This better be worth it. This had better be worth it. We start with a pop. We start with I Heard Her, as she's affectionately known. Is that the best player we're about to get in this pack? I sure hope not. 284 plus picks. If we get Mbappe or something, that would be useful. Cancelo, not good. Palacios, not good. Odegaard, good fodder. Tielemans, good fodder. Mappy Leon, good fodder. Mappy Leon, good fodder. Good fodder. Let's see here. This, again, I don't know if this is... Oh, Nuno! Let's go. Nuno, unfortunately, though. Unfortunately, Nuno, you came at the wrong time, good sir. You will make for a good goal... Oh, fuck off. Coins or value, chat? It's got to be Nuno, right? It's got to be Nuno. Unfortunately, Nuno is not even going to start because of Jordi Alba existing. But Nuno will make for a good... Nuno will make for a good gauntlet pick. Harry Kane's a solid pull. Yeah. Again, though, like... Harry Kane might be solid. He's also... Whereas 78k, yeah, he's not 250k. He's 78k, but he's still more expensive than Harry Kane. So we're going to take Nuno, because Harry Kane, if I really wanted Harry Kane, I would take him. He's dropped a lot. I mean, to be fair, his highest this week was only effectively 90k. Like, he was never 250k. He was never 250k. I don't know where you got that number from, in fairness. But thank you, Frank. Everyone thank Frank for his donation to the cause. Oh, perfect. We can open one of those. Sold the A-League player. Well, good stuff. Let's just take a minute, chat. Let's just take a moment here. Well, that's good. I mean, the main thing you should look for in this game, actually, is pace. Like, buying players is cool, but... yeah, you should just look for the quickest players in their position. Because that is how you win matches. Pace isn't a thing. But it's still good to have. It's still nice to have, I think. Might not be a thing, but it's still good to have in certain areas, like in the attack. But that's just me. That is just me, personally. We're gonna get it down to about, what, 8 games? We're gonna get it down to about 8 games. It's a shame, this Nuno, man. would probably fit in better than Alba. Like, actually, no. He's got one stat better, and it's pace. So, he is good, but Alba is better. Alba is better, unfortunately, in every area but pace. So, I will use Nuno in the Gauntlet team instead. That'll be how we get that done. What are we playing here? We're playing Almighty Papa. Almighty Papa. Let's go. Let's see how this goes here. Isaac Newton FC versus GG Powell. Mamadashvili, Virgil, Nuno, Doué, Salma, Pena, and Mbappe. Oh, brother, this guy must be really fun at parties. This guy must be an absolute hoot at parties. That's what I heard anyway. No way. I did not just hand that effectively to Claudia Pena. That's hilarious. No. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. The Tiki Taka Plus of Rangers. He does the job in that position. Pedri is probably better overall, but if Pedri is not... I don't know how expensive Rangers is, in fairness, but Rangers is quite a useful little card to come across. Really do need, though. And the good thing about him is he's quicker than Pedri, I believe. So if you're that desperate, you want to run back in after you make the mess. Oh, good save. Let's go short to root tear. Come on. Good. Jeez, why are we listening to Retro Ed Sheeran over on Twitch? I have no clue, I'll be real. We need to be calling the players a bit short. Oh. No, of course. I forget that Claudia Pena is just inevitable for everyone but, you know. No. No, 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 no. Come on. Tijani. Oh, how do you... What? How has that gone there? That was... Good block. How is that not? How is that not a... Oh, very, very, very unlucky not to score here. Almost... Oi, go on. You put that shot wide. You put that shot wide. It's off. Yeah, fuck. Relatively high up the pitch as well, so there's a chance. Every chance. And I mean, that just wasn't where it was meant to be. Like... Good save there. We needed that. We needed that. Come on. You've got one or two options. Your options are running a bit thin. Your options are running a bit thin here, sir. Oh, but who cares? Who cares what his options are when he can just run in the last minute and he can be rewarded for being an absolute... Oh, my lord. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. It's okay. Again, we were worse yesterday. I would just like to win. That is what I would like myself. Come on. We need the next goal. Next goal, non-negotiable, needs to be here. Come on. Oh, of course. I forgot. Come on, yes! Move your keeper! Move your keeper! That is the Rangers effect. Give and go from Rangers, you know. But yeah, we're not playing 15 today. We'll play... Good. There we go! Let's go! Rangers is proving the difference. Rangers is proving the difference, chat! Rangers is proving... You know, Rangers is proving a crucial piece. When did I pack him? A while ago, actually. I just didn't use a formation that suited him until now, or I didn't use a team that gave him an opportunity until now. Because this 4-5-1, not only does he have the Playmaker double plus, he's also got Tiki Taka plus. So, hypothetically, you know, he works quite well for that specific position. Of course. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Yay, go on. Pena. No, why was that there? Oh. Let's go. This guy's wasting my time. Off your pod. I can't. He's not gonna leave, is he? Maybe he will. Maybe he will, for all I know. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. But yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking here, man. The double tap pass. Haaland and Diani is such an upgrade. You don't know how you would go and play with Marmouche. I mean, yeah, I did not really use Haaland because I actually packed Haaland yesterday for Tinky, but no, what? Oh, of course. Speaking of the fucking devil. Speaking of fucking Mbappe, who just will not stay away. He will not stay away, the cheeky rascal. Come on. Let's go backwards. Oh, that's good. There we go. That's perfect. That's exactly what this formation requires. Just quick passes. You find your gaps. Quick passes, you find your gaps. Tijani. Ah, I was offside anyway, but we got 6 minutes. I don't think that's enough. That's all I'm gonna say. Is I do not think that is enough time. And there we go. There we go. Locked up. As if it wasn't already. Animation was great, by the way. The animation definitely did what he wanted to do. Yeah, I don't really care. We've won the game. The game is over. Victory is ours. Victory is ours, which is brilliant. Brilliant, man. Come on. There we go. Victory. A victory to go. I think 2-1 actually. So that's impressive, you know. Impressive work. For the benefit of how things are going. We love it. Make sure, chat, if you're watching on YouTube Shorts, hit the like, hit the sub, get in the chat. Look at your icon grind. I'm not looking at squads now. As long as you've done what we told you to do, you'll be fine. As long as you've put a team together with 6 Germans, six Brazilians, 3 Bundesliga, 3 Bayern players, and then ideally whatever gets Chem, you know, I don't need to look at that. Like, I have better things to do at the moment, with all due respect. Yeah, this is the team, chat. We got a little thing going with everything here. Tijani is earning his fucking stripes today. Tijani is earning his dignity thief. I hope 3 Germans, 2 from Bayern. But you need 3 Bayern players! You better still have 3 Bayern players. You need 3 Bayern players, and bro's just said, I have 3 Germans and 2 from Bayern. You do. Well, then just say that. I don't know why people have to complicate these things. What's it for? All these icon objectives that are out. The silver ones. Come on. No, terrible. Haaland, man. Where's my Haaland? Everyone else is getting Haaland. I wouldn't mind a Haaland. He'd fit perfectly. But no. EA want to give me, you know... That's so BS. Thank the Lord that is... Block. Let's go, man. I aimed that at Gigi Brutere. So how that's not ended up with Brutere, and how that has not ended up with Jordi Alba. Congrats, man. Congrats. Literally should not have done that. Haaland, you need to be banned. You're a glitch. Like, tackled him. Nothing comes of it. Oh, wow. No, not Haaland being... Oh, good, he's offside this time. It's a miracle. Yeah, Haaland, you can go play for fucking, I don't know, Taunton Town or something. You're not needed at City anymore. You can go play for, I don't know, the Vietnamese league. Kyle Hudlin needs some competition. That's what I heard. Oh, what is that pass? Absolute horror show pass there. Yeah, this guy's very hesitant to pass to anyone not Haaland. I called you back, Pena. You were not running forward and then going backward when I tell you not to. Interesting, referee. Guarantee I try that. No, why are we not passing the ball the right way? Oh, come on. Jump, please. You are kidding. You are kidding, EA Sports. Come on. Oh, God. Come on. Come on, EA. Reward me. This guy has literally been at the amount of luck I've witnessed in these last... Oh, dear. Good pressure, but it means nothing because he gets a corner. And corners in this game are almost as good as goals. Oh, wow. I mean, half time. Not the worst, not the best. Not the worst, not the best, but not impressed. Not the worst, but could be better. That is how I will describe this game. Yeah, come on. Come on, the boys. We need the next goal. Next goal is crucial. It is crucial. 4-5-1. Yeah, that's the actual code, I believe. But if you don't know how to pass the ball and use the midfield, you will probably struggle. It is not a formation that you just wake up and you know. Like, you have to pass the ball quite a bit. You have to always, No, that's... Believe it or not, EA Sports, when I pass the ball to someone, I don't want to pass it to where they're going to end up. That's off. Interesting? Yeah, good. I knew it. That is why I did what I did. But yeah, when I pass it, I do not. Actually, I saw something on TikTok yesterday from Mr. Daniel Gorringe. I think Essendon might be on the verge of another supplement saga. Except this time it's one individual. Because have any of the AFL fellas seen Sam Durham? I think Sam Durham, sure he's natty, but bro ate himself about 3 times in order to look like that. Fucking hell. Now, Zach Merritt, why don't you show some initiative, pal? Why don't you get that ripped? That is someone who knows his spot. That is someone who knows where he's going to be in a while. Good block, yes. No, how on earth? Fucking Marquinhos. Ah, come on. No! Being rewarded for sitting that fucking deep in your box, you must be real proud of yourself, boss man. You must be... Oh, that's just so good. So good! I passed the ball and it literally lands in fucking Haaland's lap. Oh, this is not the kind of game that I need, EA Sports. Come on now. You know that this game is probably a lot closer than the score suggests. But you must make sure that Haaland and Pena and all her friends, that they get rewarded. Like, come on. No. put the tackle in and... Oh, what's the point? What's the point? Ah, brilliant. Oh, brilliant. Yay. Oh, hooray. Yes. You fucking give me a chance now. Come on. Oh, yeah, great stuff, EA. Great stuff. No wonder your game is the biggest pile of crap every year. Doesn't matter which year. 25, 24, 26, 23, 20. All bad. But no. Timmy and Johnny wanted this. Little Johnny wanted this game to be this way. He cried to the EA developers in the Discord and he said, "Oh, but Mr. EA developer, I can't defend. Mr. EA developer, it's too hard to defend against these R1 dribblers." Well, all the while, he's the one doing the dribbling into his fucking hands. Hilarious that little Johnny thinks his opinion is more important than people who actually play the game on a regular basis. But oh well. Come on, we tried. We've lost. It's unfortunate. I feel like we've been robbed a bit. But we'll take... Go on, EA! Hooray! EA Sports. Sucks dog, keep balls. But Tony Day's 0-2, so... And are the games less sweaty? I don't know. I've played 4 games. And I've won 2 and I've lost 2. I could not speak for anyone but myself. Probably. Because I imagine as things go by, the less people there are left to play. But I'm not sure. Doesn't really have a bearing on me. But anyway, we'll play another, 3, 4 games? That one was disappointing, though. I can't cap. That one was disappointing. Let's see. Here we go. Messi, Kreschke. Very weird looking team, but the weird teams are always the teams that, the weird teams are always the teams that, they are always the ones that... Oh, I forgot Lamine Yamal's a class defender. How silly of me. I forgot Lamine Yamal actually started his career as a right back. So that's why he can apparently intercept the ball with... Did I know? Yeah, I know, but I don't care for Challenger Champs. I'm also in Division 6, so... I don't care for Challenger Champs. Challenger Champs is not that good. I don't know why people hype it up. If the rewards were better, maybe. But I've played it enough times to know that the rewards are not good for what you play. Like, But I'm in Division 6 and I've got very little intent of for those of you in Division 7, go ahead, but yeah. Let's go. Come on. Who's that? It's all RNG. It might be, but when you get 5 player picks and 1 pack for 5 wins, and that's it, I don't think it's worth. I do not think it is worth, no matter how long it takes. I would rather put that hour, you know. It's not something I really. Ah, shocker. Shocker. My defenders as a warm-up. Yeah, but what are you warming up for? I don't know. I don't think there's... Division rivals should be the warm-up. Because you won't be playing the people that play challenges next week. Unless they make Division 6. So it's not much of a warm-up. Oh, come on. Tackling in this game is so bad sometimes. Come on. Come on, please. Ah, what the hell was that? And that's apparently a foul on Marquinhos as well. Anyhow. I don't see playing people that you will not play. It lets you do both. It lets you do both if you're in Division 7, but again, I wouldn't. And I won't. If you want to, you can, but I don't care enough. Because this week alone, it, you know. This is why I because it's meaningless to someone like me who isn't going to play. Like, there was a reason I more or less tried to brush it off, because I don't give a shit. Because... There we go. That is just perfect from GG Ritter there. Cork. I thought about using Benzema, but Ritter is cold, so... I'm also intrigued in doing the Voltamata Evo double chain. Save there. Go on. Oh, Billy No Mates. Go on, Billy No Mates. Go on. Way! Billy No Mates. Couldn't dare fucking do a normal corner. He had to fucking, you know, make out as though corners are the easiest thing in the world. God. Thank God I basically equalised straight away. Go on, Billy No Mates. That's what you are if you abuse short corners that badly. Like, I'll admit, short corners are broken, but... Oh, and here we go. Lamine Yamal, the greatest interceptor of a ball of all time. If you didn't know any better. If you've never watched a football match and you only ever play this game based on stuff like this, you would very quickly think alright. He wants to play that way, I'll let him play that way. Penref! Let's go! Penref! Yeah, you want to play games, pal. I will play your silly, silly games. Let's go! Needed that luck. Those are the kind of things you need in order to be good at this game, in order to get those extra couple wins. Is you need... Oh, and of course... Oh, Lord. We love it when it's like this. This is great. This is great! Things you love to see, man. Desperate men doing desperate things. Minute of added time. If we can keep our lead into the break, please, that would be much appreciated. And it looks like we will, just based on the sheer... There we go. Perfect. Perfect way to end the half there. We kept him in it. We kept him there, and then we got a few late. We roped him in, and then we sucker punched him. Can't say much better than that, you know. Can't say much better than that. Let's go, man. Shout out to those of you who are watching across both platforms. Brilliant. Brilliant. What a man. What a woman. What a team. I think our good friend here, Billy No Mates, you know, oh, if I could aim that, that would be 4-goal lead, but yeah, you know, yeah, I'm enjoying myself. Strange, I know, but ping you to Kudus. There we go. There's another. Off ya pop! Let's go! This guy's wasting my time! Let's go! Yeah, time wasters don't get rewarded. We cooked him! We cooked him, chat! What does that put us at? 3-2? Impressive! Impressive, chat. Much needed after that last performance. Yeah, hey, we're cooking here. 3-2. Loving life. Loving life at the minute. And if you too want to love life, either, what have we done here? We've done another objective. What objectives do we have that we can do? We need to do the... We need... The Excellence Exhibition we'll do tomorrow before we do anything else. This we will continue over the next so-and-so. Like, that'll just be easy. That will get done at some point. Play this again will be relatively easy. Like, it's all gonna be okay. It's all going to be okay. We will be a-okay. And then the Excellence Exhibition again, we're going to get more XP for that, so that'll be tomorrow's objective. Let's get back to the games. I want to get at least another win. But first, chats, I should say, I'm going to take a bathroom break. So that will be happening. We'll be back in a moment. We're back, boys. Hopefully you guys are well. Yeah, sorry. Needed a bit of a break. So, that happened. But also, at the moment, we are, you know, we're cooking away, which is always nice. I did not make a lot from that Cooper bet, but we did. We've been cashing more than we haven't, which is nice. Can't wait for FM26 so I can stop playing this game full time. Yeah, we're gonna do at least. FM is definitely gonna enter its way into the rotation, and I'll start doing more things off stream. Because yeah, this game is just not. It is not cut out to be a game that you play for too long. But, you know, we'll still play it mostly. It's just, we'll have to sprinkle some FM in there. I do love, by the way, how they said FM couldn't be modded. And then we now have, like, people who have modded Manager POV. That's hilarious. 2K as well? I mean, 2K is quite similar to FC, though. Like, 2K is in a bit of a state itself. Like, it'll be good to play it, hopefully. I do play it occasionally, but it seems like it's in a bit of a state itself at the moment, unfortunately. My god. Tony Day is 0-4. This looks vaguely familiar, chat. That was me yesterday. And now today, well, we are not 0-4. Any early bets? I do have a bet on my feet at the moment. There is a bet from the early game at the moment. Nothing else yet. Just I'm keeping an eye out, but there is a bet on my feed. Because, yeah, there's a game at, what, 7 AM? Let me see. Are there any write-ups for any of these yet? No. What were those odds? Yeah, they dropped a bit, but could be worse. Let's see, who are we playing against? Wonder if I should be promoting my... Nah, I should not be promoting gambling. Allegedly. Would be funny if I started, you know? Would be funny if I started promoting my sports bet feed. Because I don't use Damble very often. And that's really the only one you can really socially gamble with other people. Soccer's the heart for tomorrow, better odds than what the pros have suggested. To be fair, yeah, I just don't indulge with soccer. Sponsored by Bet365. I mean, to be fair, again, did I mention? I mentioned it earlier. I got on flag overs. I just saw the post for it. I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. Was I think 22.5 or 21.5? I placed it blindly. It was 26.5 on Bet365. It hit. It hit, but could have gone bad almost. And then I placed the actual one on Sportsbet, and it was paying like $1.30. So terrible. But it won. They both won. Genius? I mean, it's not genius. It's the fact I woke up expecting the bets to be earlier, and then I must have fallen asleep, and I woke up literally as the game was starting, because the NBA are just the greatest basketball promotion of all time. They never start their games on time. Good morning, Sid. Of course we speak about gambling and Sid appears. Wonder if there's a market for United Strand to get his hair cut before 2027. You've just woken up. Well, again, couldn't have picked a more perfect conversation. Did your Akka end up getting up? The mystery Akka that he didn't even mention. Anyone bet on Fulham last night? Your Akka got up. Very well, very good. We do love some cha-ching bubbling. Good save, Chevalier. Into Lille City Betis. I know 04 did quite well with one of his Akkas, but he had Spurs double chance. So he got popped. But yeah, I do not engage in soccer betting like the rest of you. That doesn't mean it's not something that can be done. It's just I won't do it. Oh, yes! Yes! Rooter! Ah, that is just a brilliant start, chat. A brilliant start to the day. We got an FPL review. Well, I am very disappointed because we haven't reviewed everyone's teams, but I took out João Pedro for Volta-Mata. So, of course, João Pedro scores and Caicedo assists. And Caicedo's on my bench. Because he's just like... he's not really supposed to do much, but he does stuff anyway. So we've not had the greatest start. What's the record? Not 15-0. That's the record. You'll find it after the game when I can focus. And it'll appear on the screen. But yeah, no FPL review. All I know is that I had Gabriel and, well, Arsenal scored from a corner and Gabriel was on the end of it, so... He didn't score, but he did get the assist and the clean sheet. Bench João Pedro, kept Caicedo. Shit. But yeah, I don't know. Voltemata could do something. It is against West Ham. It is against West Ham. But yeah, I got a return out of Mateta. I got a return out of Gabriel, as you do. Seemingly every week. I think he accounts for a good, not half, but yeah. I'm annoyed because both of my strikers that I've transferred out managed to score. Well, the last two strikers I transferred out. I had Gyok for Mateta last week. So of course Gyok had to score. Should have done a free hit. I should have backed myself, honestly. But yeah, there's not much else because it's all today. It's all Semenyo and Haaland and I think a few others as well. But it is not. Like, I think it's 28 points. Yeah, 28 points with still 5 players or 6 players to play. So it could be worse. 28 with 6 to play. Again, the league. Glad to see Punk as champ. I don't give a fuck, honestly. My god, chat, what the fuck did Brendan do? Oh, for fuck's sake, the one time he captains Virgil, it actually works. To be fair, he had Caicedo, Gabriel, Virgil, and Yok, and Pedro. So he's on 51 points, fucking Christ. Because Brendan's back into third. Triple captain Dan Burn. I do have Voltemata. So I'm hoping that he can get on the end of the score sheet. You gave up on FPL. And yet you're still third. That must be embarrassing. That's pretty embarrassing to think about. If you think about it enough. Who invited Brendan into the top 3? Third. Well, yes, because, again, Gyökeres scored, so he got 7 points. Caicedo got 10 points. Virgil captain... Yeah, Virgil captain got 10 points. Gabriel got 12 points. Like, there's still a few players left as well, but... There's 3 City players, including the second best Norwegian striker in the league. And then Granit Xhaka and... Oh yeah, it's literally just... It is literally just 4 players. I don't know how I got that one wrong. Yeah, move your keeper, buddy! Move your keeper, you bum! Move your keeper! Doesn't matter how much you move him enough! And you will not be able to score there. Oh, that's brilliant. That was a brilliant goal there. Things you absolutely love to see. His near post was open for a split second. And he was able... Tony's 0-5. Well, unfortunately, I don't care, because I got more wins than him yesterday, too. I'm already on more wins. He'll get a win soon, but... Moves, keep... Let me tell you something, brother. I mean, if you move... I mean, sometimes I get it horribly wrong, I admit. There's enough times where I move... And there's that. There's enough times where he moves the keeper, well, they move the keeper, and I miss it. And I don't pick up on it until it's too late, but... If it's that obvious, and I'm in the position anyway, then... Might as well take advantage of it. United are joint top 4. I mean... It's a shame they didn't win. No, it's not a shame they didn't win. That poor United Strand fella. He's the only one who will be categorically fine, by the way. No fucking way. Of course it just fucking ping-pongs off. Oh, I'm so sure, EA Sports. I'm so sure that EA Sports, you know... It's alright, chat. I should do a challenge of my own. I should do a challenge of my own, chat. Stream until Wolves win a game in the Premier League. With the way things are going, it could fucking be a while. Although I could just cheat and say 3 points technically counts as a win. Because we have 2 points. But... This is... Things are not looking good. I'll be streaming for a month. I think I might be streaming a tad longer than that. Is that good? I mean, it's not the worst. It's pretty good, I would say. I would say that's pretty good. Game was better this week. Yeah, I don't know. I will be... It'd be so funny, chat. It'd be so funny if I have to check when the second Wolves versus Fulham game is. Because if it's in around the time I'm in Sydney, that would just be very ironic, given the owner, or... Given... You need to keep... No, we fucking don't! Need to keep him! That's not how this works! There's only one good manager. There's only allowed to be one good Portuguese manager that plays a 3-4-3. And, well, apparently, Vitor Pereira decided to swap bodies with Amorim during the off-season. Need to keep him. He did well last season. He did well last season. I don't fucking care. Last season doesn't mean shit. Did well last season. Unfortunately, last season and this season are completely different things. 10-3, couldn't be asked. Yeah, did well last season, because that's a fucking, you know... No, it's game. I'm so annoyed. You got rid of Cunha, and now Wolves aren't that good. We got rid of Cunha because he was basically begging to leave. Which is what you do when you have good players that are too good for your club, Sid. I'm sure Torquay have had their fair share of players that are too good for the club leave at various points. But I digress. It happens to 99% of clubs. There's very few clubs that it does not happen to. So that has nothing to do with it. The problem is that the ownership... If I speak about our owners, Erik ten Hag is available? Well, Erik ten Hag is not the... Like, Erik ten Hag probably wouldn't touch this job with a 10-foot pole. But also, he's not the manager that we need. Like, we need a manager who can... We don't need a new... I think we need someone who can just see out the season. I don't know who that would be, but it needs to just be someone who can see out the season. Not a permanent manager. Get Ange, again. Yeah, I think Ange just needs to, you know, he needs to go find himself somewhere again. If Big Ange joins my club, I might jump live on stream. That's what I heard. If Big Ange joins my club based on how well he sets up his teams, I might, you know, hope I'm here for that stream. Well, you better hope Big Ange signs then, because I just don't think he's that good. Like, we need a manager who, you know, he can band all the players together. And he can get them, you know, start tweeting him to sign for Wolves. I think he's going to take an extended period of time to just reevaluate, because he probably went into management a bit too soon again. He probably did not give himself the adequate time to, you know... Yeah, he probably didn't give himself the time to recover from the signing. That is, I believe, the issue. Funny how he wanted to get the sack. I don't think he wanted to get the sack. I don't think any manager wants to get the sack. That is... Yeah, no manager... Yeah, no manager wants to get sacked. It's obviously very funny timing, but no manager wants to get the sack. Brendan Rodgers is away? Available? Again, I would rather find someone who can see out the season, who can deal with the squad as it is, maybe another addition or two. He did well for Celtic. If you don't do well for Celtic, you are fucking god-awful. He did well for Celtic. Did he fuck? Really? You mean to tell me that in essentially a two-team league, he did well, just like Ange? Again, I reiterate that managing Celtic is the equivalent of riding a fucking bike with training wheels on. If you can't do it, you're probably not cut out. Again, I would just like, it doesn't matter who it is, someone to see out the season on a short-term contract just to attempt to keep us up. And then go again in the new season, new manager, hope to God, new owners. You need to go back to the championship not made for the Prem. That's not true. That is not true. We definitely have players that are Premier League caliber. That is not true. It's just every other team gets to spend bajillions of pounds, and, well, Wolves get to spend fuck all compared to what their outgoings are. So, I don't know. I don't think that's... You need to stop following Chelsea and getting red cards. I mean, we got one red card. 140 mil. Yeah, but we also made about 110 from outgoings. So that's a net spend of 30 mil. You mean to tell me that we have no money? Like, we've been selling our best players for years. And we spend fuck all in comparison to teams around us. Let me have a look at that number. I don't know if that number's accurate. Let's go to Transfermarkt. I would like to analyze that number. Really shouldn't complain. Well, I can. Because... I guarantee you, you slash what Sunderland spent in half, they're not battling for fucking top 4. They're battling for relegation. But no. Silent protest? That's not going to do anything. One person doing something does not change anything. I would just like to see the transfer. So we spent 140 million, it says. Sunderland recruited well. Again, they also had to spend fuck all. They also had to spend ungodly amounts of money. But remember, guys, the Premier League is really fair and really, you know, balanced. Like, I believe Wolves did recruit well, in parts. I just think the manager doesn't want to play the players that he should play. No one mentions it because they're much better well run. Like, they sell players for stupidly high prices. And then they go and sign players for, you know, much better. Sunderland deserve to be in the Prem. Doesn't matter who deserves to be in the Prem. If you have to spend 200 mil... If you have to spend 200 mil... Oh, so it turns out that we actually made 137 million euro, 0.5 million euros, which means our net spend was minus 2.5 million. And you mean to tell me that that's a good enough for a Premier League side? Yeah, that's not good enough. I'm sorry. That is not good enough. You might need a goalie. Again, I don't think the goalie's the problem. Sam Johnson's a good goalie. Bayern's there? Again, if I want a goalie, it's not him. Bayern. I'd rather play in goal for Wolves than let Bayern play in goal. Sam Johnson's a perfectly fine goalie. He's a championship goalie. Sam Johnson is not that bad. It does not help when your centre-back goes off and he throws out the shape of the team. That's not the goalie's fault. We need new defenders. Couldn't save a shot from... Doesn't matter. Like, the defenders are fine. Aye! You mean the defender who got sent off? Yeah, sure. Agbadou's a great defender. He was great for about 5 minutes. He was great for about half a season at best. And then he realised that, well... You need new defensive mids. We don't need new defensive mids. We have our 2 best defensive mids sat on the fucking bench. We don't need new defensive mids. The manager just doesn't play the ones that we have. Trust in your manager. I'd rather trust my fucking balls than trust a manager like him. If you do not play the players that you have available to you, the best ones, you deserve to be sacked. Like, you deserve the sack if you... Maybe it was for a reason. Doesn't matter if it was for a reason. When you're in a relegation battle, and every game matters, and you don't have a win... You don't decide to start bringing up random agendas or anything like that. You pick the best team that's available and you try and win. Fulham aren't even that good. Like, we made them look like $1 million. It's so stupid. Like, it actually is. Jed Spence won't be selected for next week. Disrespecting the manager. I mean, so be it. At least Spurs have depth in that position. He's probably not their best fullback. Maybe he is at left back, I'm not sure, but he's... I don't know if he is. That is, you know, that feels a bit different compared to not picking either of the best two defensive mids that you have, who are both, you know, quite highly rated and could easily go to other teams and command spots, like, respectfully, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I think João Gomez could start for maybe even at least however many of the clubs. Yeah, at least 3/4 of the clubs. Apparently there was a goal line appearance from Forest. Looks like we might be back. I mean, it's just a shame that the only thing that should be annoying is that both the Forest goals came quite quickly after each other. That should probably be a concern. Something that should hope to get worked on. You should not be wanting to concede 2 quick ones in such succession, but again, what's done is done. I'm sure if it's an issue, Ruben will, you know, he'll look at it midweek, and it's just... Been a what? Been a what since? Don't think you can be saying that. Maybe you can. Well, he can. But, well, yes, it is good. But, again, I still think questions should be asked as to how both the goals came so quickly. Like, finding Mac is good, but what if there were things done differently? It's fine. It's not fine. You should not be saying it's fine because he's not played in however long. It's not as simple as, oh, it's fine, there's a player coming back. It is not that simple. It will take time. Especially, I'm sure he has. But has Martinez played in this system? Well, yes, it's not wrong. But still, could be higher than joint 4th. I feel like that's 2 points lost. Personally. For Ajax. So he played with Ruben... What? I don't think he played Ruben Amorim's system at Ajax. Because that would require Ruben Amorim to have managed Ajax. So the answer is no then. He's not... Because playing in a back 3 does not equate... He's played a back 3. But not this back 3. So no, he is not... He's played in a back 3. There are many different kinds of back 3s, I'm sure. This one seems very different. So, he has not played in the Amorim Ball 3, whatever, 4-3, whatever it is. He's also played it in training. Well, good. But again, training is not... Training is not really going to do much. It just helps you get your fitness levels up. But, you know, hopefully he does well, and hopefully he doesn't get immediately injured again. Really need to not be... me! Reward me, EA Sports, you weirdos! I forgot I can't do anything without conceding. Come on. Come on. Yawn. Yawn, EA Sports. Come on. Yeah, perfect. Wonderful. So worth. So worth. Honestly, we can still come back. I'm just very disappointed with the outcome of the game at the moment. Come on. What are we doing? What is there to do here? There's nothing to do is the answer. Very, very disappointed. That's all I can really say about it. Why is Pogba not moving? Like, there we go. We're right back in it. Right back in it. That's what we needed. Goal inside 2 minutes. Here we go. Let's not. Come on. Oh, don't be a... What are we witnessing here? Don't you do this for 90 minutes. This is not going to be how this plays for 90 whole or the rest of this half. Let's go! You've actually got to play now, buddy. You've actually got to play now. Yeah, you thought you were just going to get to be comfortable. You thought you were going to get to be... Ghana boy with the raid again. Much love, man. Any mods? Get the shout out going. W raid. We got Reezus, we got Ghana boy. Plenty of others, I'm sure. But again, it's quite late. Thank you, Sid. Now, I think we'll have to play another champs game now. Because, yeah, we're playing champs on my actual account. And I acknowledge it, it's quite late there. So... How do you not save that? Terrible. How do you not just put your hands up, put your hands down? Terrible there. Why do you open your legs in that scenario? You're basically just telegraphing what you want, but... Yeah, thank you to those of you who have come through. We are playing FUT Champs. I believe we're 3-3. So hopefully, we will not be playing all 15 today. So, that is what you're expecting. Please come back tomorrow. That's offside? Yeah. Offside it is. Come on. Come on. How is that not? How's champs? I mean, if these people are still here. Come on. That's what happens when you move your keeper. That's why keeper movement's not as good as people think it is. Because if you move your keeper the wrong way and I catch it, it ends badly for you. It ends very badly. It's okay. We reset. We reset. We have definitely... We've definitely had the better half here. With 3-1 down and it's 4-4, so can't say no to some circumstances here. Ah, no. Get there, Pogba. Let's go. Pogba to my Ghana boy. Kudus. Kudus, that's bad. Why do you move your keeper there? Why does he move it near post? I'm not complaining. That's funny. Bro moved his keeper near post. And he's not been able to capitalize. That is very funny. And this is probably the greatest lesson in moving your keeper. What happens if you do it wrong? Like, let's see. Come on. Ah, go on. Claudia. Yeah, I don't need to win. Well, I do need to win. What I meant to say is I don't necessarily need to do anything silly. Oh, yes. No. Win it? Yes, go on. 84 minutes. 84 minutes. Oh, no. Not last attack. I'm an idiot. Ref. Oh, ref, you wonderful man. That is a brilliance. That is exactly what we needed there. Just simple stuff. We held the ball. We barely lost it. And we got the job done in the end. Yeah, Jet Quill, you might want to jet on back to the lobby. Try and recover yourself. What a moment. 4 wins minimum. We'll play another game. We'll open a pack first because we did the 4U pack earlier. We did the 4U pack, and we did get Nuno, to be fair. So we did get Nuno, but Nuno does not make the team over. He does not make the team over some of these individuals, over Alba. But I'll show the team in a second here. show the team in a second. But again, shout out to those of you who are present. Whether you're here on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube Shorts, you know. Because we are multi-streaming on YouTube Shorts. Which is, yeah, it's been fun. Can't lie. But yeah, I don't know. We're gonna open one of those packs that I will not name because I just hate the phrase. But we'll open one of these and we'll see what we get just to clear these off. Just to clear them off. To be fair, what's better here? The Nano Pack, which gives 380 rateds. To be fair, this is tradable. I don't think the other one is at least tradable. It isn't. We're gonna take the tradable and see what we get. Let's see. Give us something good. No walkout. Doesn't mean it can't be good though. That'll be Balde. Not worth anything, I think, but not a bad card to have when times get tough. The rest of you, we are just gonna quick sell as like it's nothing. But hey, we're cooking here, chat. We are cooking. We are cooking up. We're gonna play one more game in a moment here. We will not miss. And then maybe we'll go on my other account. Or maybe we'll play that Excellence League. I'm not sure. Because it's only 10 PM. Let's cook. But yeah, shout out to those of you that are here. I know it's not been fun, but we're cooking up. We're 4-3, and I'll show you guys. Not Rush. Stop putting me in Rush. I hate Rush. Rush is not a game mode that people should be wanting to play. Let me play Foot Champs. Let's Rush. Nah, man. Again. I don't like Rush. I don't like the concept of Rush. Like, there might be an audience for it, but I'm not that audience. If you play Rush, is it too hard? Oh no. Given that I play with members of the stream whenever I do it, it's not difficult. I just don't enjoy it. Too hard? I mean, I play Foot Champs for a living. How can it be hard? How can Rush be hard, but yet Foot Champs, you know? It's just not for me. Again, it's a social mode. I don't really like playing social modes. I don't really do Evos all that often in Rush. It's too fast for some people. Well, that doesn't make it hard. That just means it's too fast paced. Maybe that's correct. But also, I just get really frustrated when people do silly things. Like when people do the most obviously stupid things on my team, it is actually quite frustrating to me, which is why I do not enjoy Rush. But again, there are people that do, and that's fine. Rush? Well, we're not playing Rush. If you want to get a crew together, Sid, you can play Rush, but it won't be with me. Yeah, I myself do not rate Rush. Like, you know, you're allowed to like and dislike things. So funny. You want to play Rush with Brendan? Well, again, I'm pretty sure if Brendan's even here, not sure he wants to play Rush. I'll be live tomorrow. Don't see why not. I've got champs games to play, so it's good that you mentioned that now. Not that it really changes what I was going to do. I was probably always going to go live regardless. But that is a good bonus. You want to play Rush with me? Well, then Ivan, don't live on the other side of the planet, pal. Because you won't be playing Rush with me anytime soon. It's not going to be a good experience for at least one of us. Again, it's the same thing. People want me to play streamers and things. My response is just a case of, number one, I don't like Rush. Number two, I live on the other side of the world. If I ever go to America, maybe, but hold it. There's nothing to hold. It's just the truth. I would rather, you know, gameplay can already be a nightmare at times. Last thing you need is to be struggling in Rush because you're playing with someone from Australia. Yeah, well, Sid, if that's the case, you're bankrolling, because if you think I've got the funds, if you think I have the funds to just go on trips, you are sadly mistaken, I fear. I paid $14 for my flight to Sydney. I pay for the food. It depends what the food is. Because, yeah, I paid $14 to go to Sydney. Before anyone asks, I used a loyalty program. I did not pay for a flight, and it was actually that price. I paid for it using one of the loyalty programs we have here. Hookers? I don't need no hookers, man. Hookers are a waste of time anyway, but $14. No. No, that's... I again, as I said, I have velocity and flybys, so it just took several months of, you know, shopping and deals and things, and transferring all my flybys onto velocity. By train, yeah, I don't think that would be not a waste if they come from Ballarat. I mean, they are a waste for me. But no, it's not. It's not by train. It is by plane. But it is with velocity, so... See, look at this. Look at this. Look at these rats, man. By submarine. I don't know the most effective way, but I think plane is quite good. It takes about an hour or something, I think. By horseback? Yeah, if I wanted to go the scenic way, maybe horseback, but again, I'm not trying to spend... I also can't ride a horse. So that would probably help if I knew how to ride a horse. But Early birthday. What do you mean? It'll be Sid's Australian birthday in about 2 hours. Even though Sid is not Australian, I always like to acknowledge the Aussie birthdays. Give them those few extra hours. Don't know if I'll be live by then, but a present. I heard his present's actually going to be a Rush game. That's what I heard. Ineffective, you know. Doesn't cost anything. Oh, damn it, Kudos. But yeah, that is what I imagine he would get. Is he wouldn't get you anything. He'd just play a game of Rush. Haven't played Rush for months. Why not? How do you not play Rush? Don't tell me you were only planning on playing Rush while I do it. You play 50 Rush games a day and get off. I mean, if that's the only game you play, then sure, but I could not be asked. You'll be watching Monday Night Raw, cosplaying as Brendan. I mean, that doesn't really make any sense, personally, because... Oh, it might still be your birthday by then, to be fair. I didn't think about that. But if Rush is the only mode you play, then sure, but I could not. For clubs and Rush. Well, again, if you like social gaming, then sure, but if you are playing Rush with everything else, you know, then no bueno. Ah, come on. Come on, ref. How are we allowing that? Ref, you better just let us go to half here. Half time. Chances too easy, and you go to sleep. Well, it's up to you. I just dislike Rush. That's never gonna change. I challenge a chance. Do I think there's a War Games match? Do I think? Well, I think there shouldn't be a War Games match at all. That's what I think. I think War Games is now very boring. That's what I think, is I think War Games should be retired for a few years. Make it meaningful again. After this. There shouldn't be a War Games match. Because if something loses value, disagree. Well, I just do not like things being made for the sake of it. Like, War Games used to mean something. And now all it means is that it's November. Well, yes, it should be. There should be more traditional matches. That's what Survivor Series was built on. And that's what Survivor Series was built on, is the traditional matches. So that's what they should be, not War Games. We don't need War Games. War Games should just be something that you can technically put on any pay-per-view at a time that you see fit. And, you know, it shouldn't just be, it's November, guys, you know what that means. Like what they did with Hell in a Cell. Edge is coming back for the John Cena tournament. Yeah, who's going to tell him? It might not be Edge, it might be Corner instead. I don't think it's going to be... Who's telling him? Yeah, it's going to be Corner instead. That's what I heard. It'll be Corner and Muslim will be taking their places instead of Edge and that other guy. Edge and Christian. Unfortunately, Sid, Edge will not be appearing unless there is a doppelganger. Wrestling is going to die when John Cena retires. Well, it's not. It's been dead for years while Cena's been wrestling. I don't think it's gonna die. Yeah, wrestling's been dead for years, man. It, like, had a brief resurgence when AEW came around, but wrestling is just not what it used to be. It's been the hottest it's ever been. Oh, really? You must watch a different show then. You must get that exclusive feed, because... yeah. Like... John Cena had what I would argue is his worst ever WrestleMania match this year. I don't think that's very good. He must be one of the Lucha Underground watchers. Yeah, Lucha Underground. To be fair, I've watched Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground was good back in the day. Lucha Underground, back in the day, was actually beast. Messenger. Sid, you realize I can hear it, right? I'm not deaf. I do not need to be told in the middle of a game what I already know. I'll respond to it when I am available to. We can all hear it. All good. But I will respond to it when I am able to. It's like if you leave the stream to go and respond to something, or you have to do something. You do it when you have to do it. You know, you do not... No. Johnny. You sent me a friend request on Facebook. Easiest deny I will ever make, if that's the case. Because, yeah. Number one, I don't post on Facebook. Number two, yeah, I just don't need that. Let's go, man. Come on. Let me lock in here. The messenger notice can wait. Donde está Tony Day? Donde está? Donde está Tony Day? Donde está? I've got 15 wins. And I have 0 fucks to give. Bugs is also playing the fucking, you know, caffeinated demons at fucking, you know, 7 AM or whatever time it is. Like, go to a real server if you want a challenge. That's what I say. But there we go, chat. We should, unless God itself decides to... There we go! That's a successful session, chat. I can't lie. That is what I call a success. Great success! That is what I call success. We won 5 out of our 8 games. We leave ourselves 7 games tomorrow to get the last few wins to try and get 8 or 9. Sesh Demon. Not quite the Sesh Demon. Don't forget WrestlePlay. Well, we'll do WrestlePlay now. How about that? If I can do it. Because I did it yesterday. I failed the connections. Because it was very woke. But we'll try and do the connections one now. But I will not forget. Yeah, I can't do it yet. We'll have to keep refreshing. Because I couldn't do it. I cannot do it just yet. So we'll come back to that. But yeah, if we get 8 wins or 9 wins, that's a dub, chat. It means we get a guaranteed Scream player. Yeah, we cannot... We can't do things... Can't do it yet. Oh my god, Tony Day's 2 and 5. Christ alive, man. Any more Royal Rumbles? Probably not until very late in the cycle, honestly. It's a good thing to do, but it is not something that I will do all that often. So it will be done. It will be done when FIFA, or FC, sorry, it comes to a halt. When it's just not that good. But next week, in a few days actually, we're less than... How many days is it? I really should pre-install. 2 days! Vamos! Let's go, chat. 2 days away from Football Manager. So on Wednesday's stream, chat. Wednesday, we are going to play Football Manager. And I'm going to do something that Vitor Pereira's not done yet. Win a fucking game of Premier League football! That will be the plan, is we're going to do a stream with Wolves. We are not going to stop until we win a trophy. No, it's not meant to be an accent. It is meant to be... It's meant to be an impression of one of the streamers I watch. He's Maltese. So I don't know... Can I do an English accent? English? Sid, do you realise what you mean when you say that? I can do a English accent, but a roadman accent. Let me think about this. Hey man, look at me in my puffer jacket, yeah? We just finished a FUT Champs run, got 5 and 3. We're gonna play the rest of the games tomorrow, fam. You understand me? Oh my god. My god. So Geordie Shore. I cannot do Geordie Shore, I think. Northern accent's a bit tough. Arteta, good morning. To be fair, I was thinking of you earlier today. I was riding home from having to go to Bunnings, having to go pick up some things, and I actually rode past someone, or walked past someone, in a Rice jersey. That was pretty cool. Number and everything. Pretty random thing to be wearing on like a 30-degree day is a fucking Declan Rice jersey. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Didn't say anything, I just let him be. I'm not gonna play that clip. If you guys want to look at that, you can look at it, but I will not be. I'm gonna end the YouTube Shorts stream.